Hello, everyone. So first, it was Rufai's son. You understand, tweeting in support of Mr. Peter Obi and saying that if Peter Obi emerges as the candidate for president for Nigeria, that he is going to, vote for Peter Obi. And then now, Rufai's wife tweeted something, I think a day ago, yesterday or something like that, 1 day ago, according to Twitter, and she was talking about a particular sort of like either a documentary or something that had been done by a CNN TV host. And she said a great percentage of these Nigerian Americans making us proud abroad are Igbos. There is always two sides to every story, and she says no to bigotry. And then, and then 20 some hours later, maybe she was getting attacks or something, I don't know. She says, hey, calm down. It's not zero sum game. It's not that, oh, everybody is bad or everybody is good or whatever it is. This is what it is. And then she comes out to say, no cyber bully can take away my right to express my opinion, and not everything is about politics, but that is something some of you will never understand. I mean, this is Rufai's wife, and she also has her own things that she has done in her own right. And even for her expressing herself, people are coming to her, attacking her, bullying her. But hey, that's something that we're all used to, all of this cyber bullying and whatever. You're gonna go have coconut head if you're gonna be there, especially when it comes to Twitter. But for me, when they always talk about, look at the explicit meaning and the implicit meaning. For me, it's a whole toying, and the way you see the Erufais are going towards, Peter Obi, certainly going over there to Peter Obi, to Igbos, to whatever. In 2023 or 2022, be sure, or 2021, be sure you are not going to get any of these sentiments from these people. Erufites, do they have their issues? Absolutely, yes. Do all the things that they've done should Nigerians forget? Absolutely no. But do you have your purpose, have your how do a destination align? Sure, it does. And so what do? You work towards your destination. You focus on, that big goal that is ahead of you. So that is it. For a lot of people, honestly, having to deal with the Erufais and what they have done over the years and stuff like that, it's a hard pill to swallow. But then it's also something that focus on what you need to do, because it's not as if you went to go and meet them. There's something, destination that you are aiming at. They have finally seen something to come here, and your destination has aligned, and that's just the thing that it's going to focus on. Somebody said that the table that whether APC are managing or whatever, that's their bigotry thing, that the Erufai's wife just came, to shatter everything and scatter, everything. And then there were always a lot of issues also that people have spoken about, in terms of people talking about the things that have happened before. A lot of things, like someone is saying that a lot of people who, out of their opinion, were taken away. We are talking about people like Dadiata, Optina Dadiata, has not been found, and he disappeared in that Lagos. And there was something that the son of Erufai had said that alluded to the fact that he was taken away by them, or by the parents, or by the government, but they knew something one way or the other about the about how do I put it, the disappearance of Dadiata. And just a few days ago, 2 days ago to be precise, Dadiata, the commemoration of his sixth years in of disappearance was actually noted by Amnesty International, and the wife was even there. It's almost unbelievable, up to now he's not yet out. Unbelievable to say that, because some reports that have come out is that, oh, he has been killed, and all of that. It's such a difficult thing for someone to be able to accept, and just the way it is really very difficult. The most important opinion now is that Tinubu is a failure and must be kicked out of Aso Rock in 2027, and this is Farouk M saying this on Twitter. And Farouk obviously has has Peter Obi's picture as his headline. Then an Agada Stephen Michael Star says, "Ma, with the current quest for power in Nigeria, everything is now about politics. To some folks, honestly, it's seen as attack on their base." Then somebody asked, "Can anyone bully you?" Uh, uh, and then another person said, "Madam, you're entitled to your opinion. It's your right. But if it's infringing on the nobility of people, it will be rebuffed, especially when it is bad. You to constructive criticism and..." Oh my goodness, I was just talking. I don't even know where I stopped talking, but you have to manage this. I was just talking. I didn't even know that the video had stopped. I think I just, maybe the camera is too hot, but I just need to finish this up. So I was talking about this person called Reality. He says, "Madam, you are entitled to your opinions. It's your right. But if it's infringing on the nobility of people, it will be rebuffed, especially when it's biased. Yield to constructive criticism and jettison the baseless attacks. Anything from Rufai's family is perceived as to have political undertone." So this is what she's saying here, that anything that comes from that family, which is actually true, when they make a statement, there's always something attached to it, and they always have a way of aligning towards the same thing, whether good or bad. So that's it. Someone, Olamide Abimbola, was saying, "You lost your voice in Southern Kaduna, and don't come here and start acting like you're saying I prefer Tinubu over Rufai." That's what Olamide Abimbola has said. Well, whether it has to do with the name, the what do you call the esprit de corps kind of a thing, or it's my trust person, I have to be with it, or whatever it is, I don't know. And then Adnan Abdullahi Adam says, "Living in today's Nigeria, I'm always recalling this great quotation, and the quotation goes as this: the trouble with the world is that the intelligent people are full of doubts, while the stupid ones are full of confidence." Charles Bukowski, which is so true, because you see a lot of people, when something needs to be done, they are analyzing, paralysis analysis. They will tell you, "Oh, this is not work, this is what this is." I'm like, why you focus on the things that will work or will not work? That's not your business. Your business should be focused on your effort. If your effort is good enough, that's it. Every other thing, it will take care of it. Adnan continues by saying, "My brother, when you see something, say something anyway." Because at the end of the day, as far as I'm concerned, dead people cannot talk, and whatever talk that I'm going to talk now, I'm going to say it out and get it out of the system, and that is it. And whatever, for me, what it's about, just say the truth as much as possible, in whatever way, whether it affects you positively or doesn't affect you positively. Always ensure that you are on the side of truth and justice. And if you're on the side of truth and justice, I just believe there is this sense of fulfillment and peace that you actually will continue to enjoy. So thank you so much for watching. Bye.